Okay, hello to everyone. My name is Paula Daniela, and I'm a student of English Literature as a foreign language at UNAD University. And in this video, the idea of this video is to understand what kinds of reflections the design of teaching materials. This is an activity for material design for face-to-face environments. The design of teaching materials for L1 learners and L2 learners depending on their educational phase and experiences, but all of them have benefited from the purpose of designing teaching materials and have seen its challenges as a resource for professional growth. Teaching materials are the resources a teacher uses to deliver instruction. Each teacher requires a range of tools to draw upon in order to assist and support student learning. These materials play a large role in making knowledge accessible to a learner and can encourage a student to engage with knowledge in different ways. Nowadays, the teaching materials are an important part of most English teaching and can support student learning and increase student success. The teaching materials will be tailored to the content in which they are being used, to the students in whose class they are being used. And the teacher, they all have in common the ability to support student learning. Language teaching material can tend to focus on one particular skill in a somewhat unnatural manner. Some courses have a major focus on productive skills, and in these, reading and listening become second-rate skills. With other materials, reading or writing may dominate, and the very least will listen and speak together, and read and write together. Materials produced should give learners opportunities to integrate all the language skills in an authentic manner and to become competent at integrating extra-linguistic factors also. It is possible to say that the design of teaching materials in the teacher education process isn't a solution for all challenges that teacher educators have, but it can certainly bring some inspiring contribution because it grants, I refer on a student, the teacher opportunities to have an active role in the planning, designing, and redesigning of their own practice. It's probably about as good as it gets for the average language learning. There will be numerous constraints on any materials designer, and compromises will be necessary in materials that satisfy the guidelines proposed, so it could make the difference between a class of diverse learners and an excited state of expectancy. What will happen this time? Rather than expectation like, oh, not again, no, that again. Generalizing proposition to get better results. Teachers spend an inordinate amount of time, and teachers must find out benefits and cost of designing their own materials, looking at how to improve the quality of education in their schools. Quality materials take time to produce, and adequate staff, time as well as resources need to be allocated. In my opinion, teacher-made materials won't normally have the same standard of design and production as commercial materials, and hence may not present the same image as commercial materials. In many situations, textbooks form the basis of the curriculum in language programs, provided there is a good degree of fit between the textbook and the teaching context. The teachers use textbook to provide the major source of input and direction to their teaching. This doesn't necessarily mean that the teacher plays a secondary role in the teaching process, since teachers normally improvise around their teaching materials. Okay, now I'm going to make the 5 questions. Question number 1. What is the importance of the teaching materials and what does it their role to play in the English learning? Question number 2. Is the design of the teaching materials a solution for all the challenges that teachers have? Question number 3. What is the purpose of the designing teaching materials? Question number 4. What should give to learners materials produced? And the last question, question number 5. What could make the difference between a class of diverse learners in an excited state of expectancy? That's all. Thank you for your attention. Bye.